Good day, everyone. Today, I will be showing you how to create a turntable animation for this little alien head we created, creature head, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so to make a turntable animation and whatnot, what we're going to do is add a curve, add a circle. So suppose that, scale it up just a bit. Let's just move it up. Maybe down a little bit more. Alright, and then what we're going to do is take this camera and just parent it, Control P, and then you go follow path. And when we do that, you can see the camera actually follows it. Now you can see it's kind of wobbly. If that's the effect you want to go for, then you're basically done with the turntable animation. But I want to do a little bit more with this today. One thing I want to do is actually put this head on a little pedestal or something. Just get this little thing out of the way. And by pedestal, I mean like just make it look a little bit more professional. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a circle under mesh. Let's just drop down the vertex count to about 16. Move it down the z-axis. Right about there. Tab into edit mode. Extrude. Or I guess we could add a cylinder, but yeah, normal's pointing the wrong way, so let's just add cylinder. Forgot we had those as an option. You can fill it with an n-gon or triangle fan or whatnot. I'm just going to keep it at triangle fan for now. And I'm just going to move it down now. Smooth shading. And add an edge split modifier to it. Let's just scale it up on every direction but the Z, which is just scale and then shift Z. Move it back on the Y axis. And what we're going to do is just clear the rotation and everything on the camera, clear rotation and location. Just Alt R for rotation, clearing rotation, Alt G for location. Then what we're going to do is just move it out of there. Just go to the front view here. And what we want to try to do is get to where this is. So let's go tab into edit mode. Select this. Spacebar, set cursor. Nope. Set 3D cursor. Oh, right about there. And then what we want to do is select the camera and set the origin. Set it to 3D cursor. It should have snapped to there. For some reason it's not. Let's just delete that camera and add a new one. Right, so now it's at the 3D cursor. And if we just parent it to this, Control P, follow path, you can see it'll now follow the path. So we just rotate a little bit. Rotate around the, oh sorry, just select the camera, that's both selected there. Just point it towards the head there. And now if we just take the circle and scale it, the camera should follow. Just move it up, get it in place. And just to make it a little bit easier, let's just go to only render. So we can actually see what it'll look like. Alright, looking good. And to make this animation last the full 10 seconds if you actually want it to, go under frames, go to however many frames you want your animation to be. And this evaluation time will tell you how far along it is on that exact frame. So as you can see, the frame count's going down here. The camera's moving along. You can see the evaluation time changing. When it gets to the last one, it'll just, since it's on loop repeat there, it'll just keep going in a full circle. Alright, so just give that a quick single render. Not quite liking the way this is sitting. Let's just quickly fix that. Maybe we'll rotate this a little bit. Rotate around the X. Select the eyes with it so they don't lose where they are. Rotate around the X, grab it. Alright, and let me give it another render there. Just make sure it looks nice from a few different angles. Of course, you know, this is just a demo that I was doing, so your model will probably look a lot better. Probably spend a lot more time on it. Alright, so that is now the turntable render. So now we just have to render it out. And I suggest rendering it out in images first. This was a tip I got from Andrew Price in one of his videos. He's known as the Blender Guru. If you render out in images first, the benefit of that would be that what it will do is sorry, I'm at a loss for words. It'll basically, if your animation does stop while it's rendering or your computer crashes, all those images will be saved, which I have a little file here under head sculpt tutorial animation images. So the images are all saved there. Save it as PNG is the highest format I usually go up to. JPEG is a smaller file format, so if you're low on hard drive space, I suggest using that. But PNG is pretty high resolution, so that's good to have. You can have your color depth 8-bit, 16-bit. I'm just going to leave it how it is. And then you just click animation, and it will render out all the frames. If we go under here, you can see it's rendering out the frames 03, 04. So yeah, having it set up, oops, not what I wanted to bring up. Having it set to doing images for your animation at first is helpful, because it will take, and if your computer crashes, you know, you have all those saved. So yeah, you can just restart from where it crashed, and that's like a really helpful thing. So I'm just going to pause this until it's done rendering, maybe about 10 minutes or so, and then I'll get to the rest of this. Okay, well, the render is just finished. You can see I have 250 frames in here. So now what we want to do is put this into a video format. So what we're going to do is go to video editing and add in, under here, Shift A, an image. So you can see here I'm under the models folder, so I just go back one, animation, images, Control A, or just select the first and last, Shift. There we go, select all of it, add image strip, make sure it's at the first frame, Alt A, you can see it play in real time. And let's do a little bit of compositing. So let's see what we can do here. Maybe we can do a little bit of color correction. So let's just get a backdrop in there. Output viewer. Just hold down Control and drag here. Oh, wrong button. It's Shift. There we go. Shift and drag, and now you have it. This little. Let's just call it a noodle divider. This way, it's it's easier to connect to the composite and viewer node just through this. It's a nice little feature. So let's just go color, RGB curves. Let's just hit V a few times to get that smaller. Alt V maybe, yeah. Full screen it. We may brighten this up. You can see that it does do quite a few stuff there to it, depending on what's where the points are that you manipulate. So a little bit brighter there. Let's see, where's that? Nope. Wrong one, sorry. It's under color though. Color balance, there we go. I always get those two mixed up. So let's look like the color balance here. let's see if we can get a little bit this the background a little bit less harsh in the eyes, and let's really get the detail in on the face. So it did, I don't know if you can see, but it did change the color a bit. It does look a little bit nicer. And last but not least, if I can remember where it's under, filter right there. We'll do is we'll add a sharpen, and this, well, it does a lot. This will make it easier to see the bump mapping. You can see, what the difference it makes a lot. It just makes the textures look a lot sharper. So this is 0.2, maybe 0.175. There we go. That's makes it a little more, makes it pop a little more. Okay, so leave it at 0.075, and that is it for compositing. I think that looks pretty nice. So let's put it into, let's go 8.26. Under coding, you have AVI. That's what I usually go with. And you can have an audio codec if you want to add audio in there. I have no audio for this, so but it's pretty simple. You just add an audio codec. Under here, just add a sound, and that will be your audio codec. So H2.6, and let's just change the file output to under animation. Save and animation button. Now if we go here, you can see it's just loading up. It's going by pretty quickly, so I won't pause this. I'll just let it finish. Alright, let's open this up. And there you have it, a turntable render. So I hope you enjoyed that little series I gave you of how to go from sculpting out just any idea you want, retopologizing it, texturing, doing turntable render. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll put this all in the playlist for you guys so it's easier to find, easier to get to. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to go play some games now.